Toastmasters and honored guests. Thank you, Toastmasters, today, by the way. First of all, I would like to correct a small little mistake. The speech is 5 to 7 minutes, not 7
Yes,
to 9 minutes.
I will consider that.
Thank you. Fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, a wise man once said, "It's not happy people that are thankful. It's thankful people that are happy." And this makes a lot of sense in a lot of ways. I feel there's a really deep-rooted connection between happiness and gratitude. Sometimes you just walk down the street and you suddenly feel happy. You feel thankful and appreciative of all the great things you have in life. I believe that happiness is merely a result for this great reason, which is gratitude. So here, who of you have something right now he can recall from the tip of his head that he's thankful for? Good for you. Good for all of you. Those who can't, you have a long way ahead of you in your path to happiness. Because I believe that happiness doesn't come from this fancy car or this sexy lady or handsome guy or the money or the fame or the authority people seek. It just comes from realizing what you currently have and appreciating it and being thankful for it. It seems a little bit hard to believe. I mean, who can have $500,000 and not be happy? I wouldn't turn it down. But let me tell you a story. A story that might never happen, but we don't need it to happen in order for us to learn from it. So, get a good grip on your napkins because it's story time. Once upon a time, there was a small little room on the roof of an old building. This room consisted of 4 walls with a door. The room had no sort of upper ceiling at all. It was just open to the sky and the sunlight just flew into it. In this room lived a widow with her child. This family was really poor. They had nothing in their life except the clothes on their bodies and this small little room. But they had something most of us lack. They had gratitude. The widow kept teaching her son and implanting in him, trying to convey to him to be thankful for every single gift lives have given them. She kept teaching him and she kept implanting it to look to the people beneath him and feel happy and rich to the things he had. But even the widow had something to fear. Rain was her fear. The room was open to the sky. What if it rained? Where would she hide her baby? He wasn't a baby, he was just a son. But the rain would just flow into the room and get them all wet. She kept hiding that fear. And as days passed and years passed, it only ran a few times. And it was only for a couple of minutes, but one day, the sky filled with black, dark, heavy clouds, announcing a long night of rain ahead of them. And just before sunset, all the little kids ran to their warm houses. But the widow and her child had a long night ahead of them as they walked to the roofless room. It started raining, and after sunset, it started raining heavily and slowly. It took it no time to get all their clothes soaked with water, dripping with water. And the kid scrambled and shrank into his mother's bosom, trying to seek a little bit of warmth. But even the warmest thing known to him back then wasn't warm enough. The mother tried to hug her child and give him as much warmth from her body, but her body was wet as well. She couldn't provide enough warmth. The kid said to her, his mom, with a very whispering and shaking sound, "Mommy, make this water stop falling from the sky. It got all my clothes wet." But there was nothing the mother can do. It's after all, it's only rain. And as the son kept crying, she started losing hope. But something woke something in her. The voice of the rain, her son shaking, woke something in her. So she stood up, ran to the room's door, and she got a good grip on it. And she started pushing and pulling it. And even though she got hurt, she kept doing it until she took that door off. And she ran toward one of the walls. And she leaned the door next to the wall, creating a small little shelter. And she slid her son under it. The son shattered like a little birdie once he felt that the water stopped hitting his small little body. And he felt a little bit of warmth, since he was able to gather his own warmth. And once the widow saw that her son is a little bit warm, she sat next to the door under the rain, So the son reached his hand to grab his mother's hand, and he said, with a big smile on his face, "Mommy, what do the poor people who have no door do when it rains like this?" The mother smiled back at the child and said, "Thank God, my child, we have a door." The child felt he's among the rich because he had a door, even though it can't be argued if he's rich or not. But his happiness it can't be argued that his happiness was the purest form of truth. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Toastmasters, let's try to be that child, enjoying the simplest and the warmth of the small little things in our lives. 80% of this world lives on under $10 a day. So if you said you have nothing to be grateful for, I believe 80% of the world would disagree with you. Let's be that child, because my friends, happiness doesn't exist in the past, nor does it exist in the future. Happiness exists right now. All what we have to do is open our eyes and see the things we have. Thank you.